So, what do I need to learn today, Mama Quake?
You prefer Master, but that works too. Anyways, Junior, you unfortunately will have to deal with something that troubled the Master quite a bit.
What? What might that be?
Well, you know how we do the Quake Rave properly, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Ha!
Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, comrade, you will have to fight someone who does not do it properly.
Oh yikes!
Don't worry, you got this, comrade. After all, you won't be affected by their Quake Raves. You might need to come up with new tactic, but I know you can do it.
Oh, okay then. I'll do my best, Master. Woo!
Good kid. I'm sure he can handle it. May want to train up a little, but it should be fine.
Hello, my Sharkies, and welcome to another Pokemon Colosseum stream. Yeah, we're still working on finishing this game up. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to get any Pokemon purified. Sorry, but we're still gonna have a great time because we need to start getting ready for the Deep Colosseum. Because yeah, we barely survived against Mirror B, and our next big opponent's gonna be Dakem with his improper Quake Rave. So yeah. Oh, speaking of which, praise Silky and Quake Rave! Hello, Epic Pikachu!
And yes, good to see you. Hello to Sakrakuro and Music Note as well. So wonderful to see you.
Excuse me, that's my job. It's like the only thing I can do besides relieve the muscles.
Oh, terribly sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Sakrakuro, the Music Note, and Epic Pikachu. It's great to see you all.
Yeah, bro. Anyways, yeah, we're going to mostly do a little bit of mountain battle training and then see if we can defeat Dakem in the rematch. Ooh. Which is going to be tough because, you know, even though he Quake Raves improperly, he's still pretty close to it and does it pretty dangerously. But it'll give us plenty of time to talk about lots of stuff, like some of the neat things we were going on about last night. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and get things started? Alright, let's check in on the team. There's everybody's favorite second coming of the MVP, Quake Jr. Hi everyone, I'm ready to Quake Rave! Indeed, and you probably won't need too much training since you're high level. Oh, cool. We also got the Shadow Tyranitar I'm still working on. Ah! 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 Yeah, she's still working on it, but hopefully she'll calm down soon. We might go try to get her another move unlocked at Mount Battle, because I feel like she gets Blizzard next, weirdly enough. Oh yeah, she came with it. Oh yeah, she came with a golden nugget. I didn't feel like removing it for some reason. Oh well. There's Miss Ruby.
Oh, ho, ho. Well, howdy everyone. How y'all do? How do y'all be doing? Why am I got a country accent? I'm supposed to be Southern.
That's money. Yeah, I know. We'll sell it if we need it. But yeah, she should be helpful, because a strategy I'm thinking of is just Quake Raving while she keeps confusing.
I'll do my best.
And speaking of Quake Rave partners, there's Cloudy the Artaria.
How's it going?
Yeah, I've wondered if we might want to consider at some point replacing Sing with Dragon Dance once we've caught all the Shadow Pokemon. I don't know.
I'm fine either way.
And then Suicune.
Yo, what's up, bros? I'm just still chilling. Although I don't think I really need this XP share at the moment, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, who could use it? I might, I don't know who to give the XP share. Maybe Cloudy. I don't know. And of course, Flare-Blaze.
Yeah, my fires of justice are not done yet. I am ready to burn.
Indeed. But yeah, but we're not gonna do the Deep Colosseum just yet because we got kind of whooped last time, or you know, just getting by the skin of our teeth. Also, sorry for not realizing that was a door many streams ago. But yeah, the main shadow Pokemon that's left is the Shuckle that belongs to the Deep King. So we need to get strong enough to beat all the bosses and then capture our Shadow Shuckle. So how y'all doing, Chad? Y'all having a good day? Mine was pretty all right. Got some packages in the mail. I'm pretty happy. Well, one of them I was happy about. I got a little Ultraman monster figure. Any of y'all watch Ultraman? Good show. Not as good as other tokusatsu, but still fun. You're very tired? Sorry about that. Yeah, I hate getting tired, especially because I'm a night owl. I've kind of... Normally I take 3G melatonin to help me sleep. I've been trying to cut back by only eating half. Or, do you eat medicine? Yeah, I've been trying to only have half, and it's not been going well. I struggle to sleep a lot. I just, you know, I'm a night owl, so... But yeah, I think what we're going to do, we're going to head to the highest level of Mount Battle we can, and just start training. And see if we can get everyone to around 60-ish. Oh, well, maybe second highest would be better. I did watch the newest episode of Gozuger, and the Black Ranger found her sister. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's next. I'm not there yet, but we're getting there. Melatonin does nothing for you? Oh, sorry about that. Maybe try magnesium. I think magnesium works, too. It's at least good for digestion. Well, I hope I can provide a relaxing stream for y'all, and I pushed the wrong button. Oh. Okay, I thought I really screwed up. But yeah, I ordered from eBay an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy, the giant mouser from the video game. Ooh, awesome music. Unfortunately, been using magnesium. Oh, good, yeah, I heard it's good for digestion. I feel like it helps me not overheat at night, because I've had a lot of nights where I just wake up because my body got way too hot. Yeah, I hope that helps. But yeah, I ordered a giant mouser figure, but they didn't send it to me. They sent me an entirely different figure. So, yeah, now I gotta deal with that. It's it's rather frustrating. I'm hoping I can get it resolved soon. I've already gotten the refund. I just gotta send it back, and I'm hoping they send me the right figure, but yeah. But yeah, I think I saw the preview for that episode, Sakurkud. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. It does make me a little nervous, because, like I said, you know, the whole trying to find her sister was like her big plot thing, the Black Ranger, and I'm worried that after that's done, they're just going to not do anything with them again. I'm scared of another Zenkaiger happening, where it just pushes pause on the plot and just does the same joke over and over again. But, we'll see. I did watch a bit, well, at the beach. Gab's still awesome. Ooh, kinda wish Quake Jr. knew Rock Tomb. That would've been helpful. Yeah, they got rid of the zombie. Does that mean that her wish is granted? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't gotten there yet. The only thing I really know is that her sister is the Shinkenger, and, I don't know if I want to spoil anything, but you may have seen it on Instagram, but let's just say, what happens might make you feel a little heated and a bit fiery. I don't think anyone dies, as far as I know, but yeah, looks like it's gonna get interesting. Memory loss and sister in the coma? I don't think that's what happened. I don't know if that's what happens. I just know, someone rather fiery might be stealing the Shinkenger powers from her. Ooh, this could be tricky. Let's get Flare Blaze out. But yeah, still looking forward to once Gab is finished. I honestly thought they were going to get rid of the evil scientist brother last episode, but instead they just got rid of his zombie. The other... I was kind of hoping that... But I like the sister's fashion choice. Okay, that's neat. Yeah, I think I saw a short about her, how... Oh no. How a lot of people got mad at her for how she transformed. So I think she essentially used, I want to say it was hiragana. It was like which is like a different type of, it's one of the 3 alphabets for Japanese, instead of a kanji. And I think it was just, trying to be more simple or something. But I heard that made a lot of fans mad because they prefer the tradition that regular Shinkenju does. Well, oh shoot! Oh. Well, Sunny Day might be kind of helpful. But yeah. And I guess before you ask, yes, I did watch the next Inuyasha episode. Definitely getting a little stressful to watch. Now the monkey has all the jewel shards that the heroes did, and I gotta say, I do not like Kikyo. She is getting on my nerves. Let's do that. Like, I'm starting to dislike her more than Narako. At least I can understand why what Narako's doing, He's an evil incel that wants to be demon because evil. I do not know what's going on with Kikyo. She just seems to be a jealous ex, almost, that really wants to kill her boyfriend. Is that about right, Sakakudo, or am I just misunderstanding her? I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably hate Naraku more by the end of the show, or maybe not, because he'll be dead. Because I find it when a villain is dead, I don't hate them as much. Granted, there are plenty of exceptions. I still despise Sonya, and I always will. Fun old man Chenek? What are you, an old man or a country? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I think we might actually want to backtrack out of this, because I don't think these are quite strong enough for what we need. Yeah, I want to at least train until we can get Tyranitar a new move. But yeah, this will be easy. This is a perfect opportunity for the Quick Rave. Go get him, comrade! Okie dokie! The difference between Kikyo and Kohaku is that even though they're both zombies, at least Kohaku doesn't eat souls and is alive by a rock. Oh yeah, I guess he's still running around. Quake Rave! Yeah. I feel like the way the show, it kind of doesn't do souls the way I think souls actually are. Like, I feel like a soul is like your entire being and conscience. Where I think in Inuyasha they're treated more like batteries. Or energy sources. And you're right about Kikyo. Yeah, jealous ex. And honestly, I'm gonna just say it. I don't think they had a good relationship to begin with. I mean, if all it took was Narako's flim-flammery, clearly they weren't meant for each other. But I digress. Let's see what else is going on lately. Oh, did you just... What was that, detect? Or no, it was future sight. goodness, I mean, it's a little interesting, I guess, that there's another villain running around, but I don't know. I just here to see how it goes. All right. Oh, I just remembered. I'm gonna try to watch another show tonight. It's called Macross, or more specifically, I think Space Fortress Macross. Have y'all ever heard of it? It's a kind of an old mecha anime with transforming jets and idols. Oh, you don't know it? Yeah, I think it might be on Hulu. It originally got adapted into another show called Robotech, which I heard was really bad. Like, it was a pretty bad dub. But it's a pretty old anime. I think came out sometime after Gundam. So essentially, I think the plot is a giant spaceship crashed onto Earth. Yeah, we're gonna switch to area. We're gonna switch to Area 9. So this giant spaceship fortress crashed onto Earth, and kind of freaked out humanity a bit. And then after a few wars, the entire planet got united together and put the spaceship back together. And they were going to like go send it off into space to do stuff. Of course, that's also when, on the day it was supposed to launch, Macross being the spaceship itself, on the day it was supposed to launch, the aliens who originally owned it invaded. So I think it's essentially, you know, them then launching into space to fight the aliens and maybe come to an understanding or something. I'm not too far in it. Some stuff I know to say is, they have jets that can turn into robots. They also have what's known as a Gerwalk mode. It's like where it's half transformed, so you just got, like, instead of a robot, you got a jet with arms and legs. It's pretty dumb, but it's kind of funny. Oh, that Ninjask is going to be quite the trouble. Also, the sushi Pokemon is now in Pokemon Go. Oh, good for them! That's fun. But yeah, I'm still getting into it. A few things I know going forward is the aliens are all giant green people. And I think it's something you don't actually know until a little later, that all the aliens are giant people. But I think the show might end with the aliens and the humans, you know, becoming friends. I think they, like, bonded over idols or something. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it on Hulu and see how it might go. It's pretty decent from what I saw. And also, I think the more the show goes on, idol performances kind of become pretty important to the plot. I don't know the exact reason. I don't know if the performances, like, power up the jets, or if there's, like, just a bunch of negativity aliens that... I don't know. Oh, you know, speaking of sushi, that kind of made me... I was actually just thinking about a certain sushi video game earlier today. So, this was a pretty early Switch game. Have y'all ever heard of the game Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido? It's a pretty fun semi-Pokemon-esque game. No? So, it's a game about people waging war with sushi over sushi. So, in this world of Sushi Striker, there are these things called sushi sprites, which are little Pokemon-esque creatures that have the ability to summon a conveyor belt of sushi. So yeah, and that eventually led to a war there between a rebellion who want everyone to enjoy sushi, and the Empire who wants to hoard all the sushi to themselves. And yeah, in the game, the way you fight is essentially you and your opponent compete in eating sushi. You try to eat as much sushi as you can while it's going by on a conveyor belt, and then you throw the plates at your opponent. It's a pretty funny game, you know. It's a kind of a puzzle game because you gotta like match suit. Yeah, oh yeah. You essentially you try to eat as much of the same type of sushi, and then you throw it at your opponent's face. And you get a bunch of colorful monsters to help you, including the main partner, Jinrai, who is a cow. Yeah, for whatever reason in the sushi game, your partner is a cow with a deep voice like Mufasa. It's pretty funny, and it's definitely and it's kind of one of those games where the premise is absolutely ridiculous and stupid, but it takes itself seriously that it makes it really fun. But yeah, all the different sushi sprites give you different abilities, like, I believe there's this fancy penguin in a top hat that will, like, turn all the sushi into sweets, into, like, ice cream, so you can, heal yourself up. I believe there's, like, a tiger that, makes you hit harder. One that I quite liked, it was, like, a little pink rabbit. I forget what their ability was. I think it like turns all the sushi into fruit so it can be eaten faster. I believe Jinrai's ability was it makes all the plates the same color so you can just eat as much as you want. But it's a really neat game and a lot of interesting characters, like some of the bosses. I think one of them was like General Kodiak, who was like a big old bodybuilder. And all his minions are bodybuilders that keep posing. And then apparently their muscles get deflated when you beat them. Quite silly. Let's switch Cloudy out just because confusion. His sushi sprite was it was a big red crocodile in overalls with a hammer, which just lets you eat everything. Yeah, it just lets you eat as much as you want without any drawbacks. The second general is also really funny because it's an old man. It's like an old man in a Hawaiian outfit with big old golden teeth. And all his minions are women. Like, young, attractive women that I'm guessing are supposed to be like all the nurses taking care of him. But the main thing that makes him tricky is... women? Yeah, he's just got an army of hot women working for him, and it's kind of funny. I think the idea is that they're all his nurses, but that's not the funny part. The thing that makes him so nasty, he puts wasabi on all the sushi. A harem? I wouldn't say a harem, because it's only like two, because they all look the same. But yeah, the thing that makes him nasty is he puts wasabi on all the sushi. In fact, which I think when you get to his level, wasabi will start sneaking into the conveyor belt, and if you eat wasabi, you get stunned because it's so hot. Wasabi is nasty. I mean, the old man doesn't seem to mind. Ooh. I think that's mostly because, you know, old people's senses are a lot duller, so... Ah! Sorry! Oh, no. So it doesn't bug him as much, and, like, his personal sushi sprite, I think it was, like, Kamao, who's essentially like a green ferret. Oh, no, he's a brown ferret with a bit of green on him. Yeah, his whole thing is it puts wasabi on the opponent's field. Very weird. And another character that showed up, and then I think the other general was some pink-haired lady that apparently preferred to be who demanded people refer to her as princess. And of course, she kind of has the opposite of the old man, where she just has an army of hot waiters. Yeah, they all look like very attractive waiters. A bunch of men. So I guess she got the harem too. Her whole thing is she hates salmon. Yeah, it's not quite as extreme as the wasabi, but... Oh, nice. Yeah, the whole thing is I think she had a breakup with someone she really loved, and they both loved salmon, so she just hates salmon now, and yeah, salmon is yummy. Yeah, so, and like the whole thing during her boss fight is she's got a sushi spirit that you can get. It's like a little disco ball that just makes her immune to getting hit by salmon. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Oh yeah, the main character is this little boy or girl, depending on who you pick, called Musashi, who like discovers the joy of sushi. Pretty standard. And of course they live in an orphanage because their mother and father are missing. I think it's later revealed that the father is alive and he's kind of Darth Vader. Where, yeah, you gotta fight him later because he's working for the Empire to, like, try to overthrow it. And this really weird part happens, like, after you fight him the first time. Where he, like, pulls off this, like, forbidden sushi technique where he eats sushi in such a graceful, beautiful way that it freezes the opponent. Like, it literally stops them from moving because they are just so stunned by how beautifully he is eating his sushi. I told you this game was... I told you yes. I told you this game was ridiculous, chat. But yeah, and then after that, you gotta go to, like, the facility to, like, save the mentor. Where the Empire is, like... It's torturing people by force-feeding them wasabi. Yeah, they're essentially just got them hooked up to, like, weird machines that are pumping wasabi down their throats so it can destroy their taste buds. Pretty evil. Yeah, and then when you actually get into the Empire... You sometimes get these weird ones where you have to fight against the timer because they got a giant cannon pointed at you. And by giant cannon, I mean it shoots a giant plate. Yeah. And if you don't defeat it in time, you get a giant plate instant killing you. Yeah, big old cannon that sole purpose is to fire a giant plate. There's also this other weird character. I forget his name, but he keeps showing up and, like, challenging you to weird versions. Like, versions where you, like, have small paper plates or the plates are big. I'm pretty sure he's secretly one of the game developers. Oh yeah, the final boss gets quite weird, especially because of the sushi mancers. Yeah, they got like a bunch of necromancers, but sushi. This is getting a little annoying. It's really annoying. Why don't we get Miss Ruby out, see if that can help. But eventually you fight the evil Emperor. Yeah, it's very random. The evil Emperor, who's like this weird kid who has the power to steal other people's sushi. I think his whole philosophy is like, what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine. And apparently the reason he's like this is when the old emperor was alive, he would always steal his son's sushi, and it traumatized him. But yeah, when you fight him, he gets, like, the power to, like, take sushi from your side of the field. But yeah, once you beat him, the game ends very weirdly. You know, like, they try to, like, be nice to him, like, offer him sushi, but then he goes on, like, some weird tangent and just, like, descends. He, like, just descends into the sushi metaverse. I don't know, he, like a door to the realm where all the sushi comes from. He just, like, does a woo-woo, and then just sinks into the world of sushi or something. But yeah, that's Sushi Striker, mostly. Other stuff, weird stuff that gets revealed, I think, later on was, you can actually get the old Emperor's Sushi Spirit, Chameleon. Oh, darn it. He's essentially a little magician chameleon that lets you copy other people's sushi spirits, so probably my favorite. Oh, you are going to pay for that. Yeah, it was not nice indeed. And also, you find out what happened to the mom. Apparently, at some point, she fell into one of the sushi machines and ascended to a higher state of being. Yeah. Oh, and it doesn't stop there, chat. They actually explain where the sushi spirits came from, because apparently, long ago in the past, fish existed, but then everyone ate all the fish. Yep, apparently in the world of Sushi Striker, humanity just ate every single fish in existence, and so all the ghosts of the fish, like, yeah, all the fish ghosts turned into sushi spirits so they could give the joy of sushi back to everyone. Yep. But I will say it is a fun game, you know. It's absolutely ridiculous and corny. Or should I say, fishy. I had a fun time with it. Sadly was never able to complete it. As in, get all the sushi sprites. You see, the issue is, some of them are locked behind these special plates. And to make these plates turn into the sprites, you have to do certain stuff. You know, like, clear certain quests. And unfortunately, some of those quests are linked to the multiplayer mode, and, well, unfortunately, nobody's playing multiplayer, so you can't really do anything there. Oh, I got all but 2 is still pretty nice. Yeah, it's probably one of the few games that I've 99%ed. Where I wish I could 100% them, but there's just like one thing that's stopping me from doing it. The other instance was Super Mario RPG, specifically the remake, and I was so close to. I did every single thing, got the medals on all the quests. The only thing I did not do was the stupid 100 jump challenge. And in order to do that, chat, you have to do the super jump 100 times in a row. I think, and sadly, I just cannot pull it off. I'm gonna get Cloudy out of there. Yeah, I think the closest I've ever made was like 30, because you have to be in rhythm, and you have to do it perfectly without messing up. And I just couldn't do it. I might try again someday, but you really need like some freaky Zen mode focus. I don't know if I've technically 100% of Pokemon Violet. There's still a lot of stuff I haven't done yet, like notably, mainly just fighting Serrano. You know the secret boss that requires you to like do a bunch of gym leader refights. I wonder if I should stream that someday, because that might be fun, refighting all the gym leaders in Elite Four. But I'd say more like I've 90%'d it. It's really hard to 100% a game, especially because... Oh, an imposter! Get that burb out of here! I actually have been keeping a list of the games I have 100%'d. Sorry about my whistling habit. I don't know why I do that. I always have some weird verbal tick. I'm trying to look at my album of all the games I 100%'d. Have y'all? Oh, here we go. We 100%'d the Pokédex in our game. Yeah, I guess that kind of counts. I feel like I don't know if that counts, but I think you could definitely count that in some regard. As for games I have 100%'d, Mega Man Battle Network 1, I 100%'d that twice! I did it once when I downloaded it on the Wii U to play. You okay? And yeah, it was pretty difficult. Mostly tracking down those, getting certain Navi chips. If you know, you know. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. But yeah, I recently did it on Legacy Collection, you know. Yeah, you've essentially 100%'d it once you beat the game, once you've gotten all the chips and defeated Base. And, you know, got the Life Aura chip from him. It was fun helping each other complete the Pokédex. Oh yeah, I loved doing that, Sakukudo. I see why they do it in Pokemon, because it is really fun working with your friends. I just didn't really have many friends before you, so, you know, thanks again for doing that. I think I had one guy, I used to know one guy when I used to go to the comic book store who helped me a bit with Pokemon. That was a good time. I miss that. Yeah, the comic book store is still there. People just don't gather there anymore. It got kind of messed up after COVID. You know, I still kind of know them, but, you know, it's a shame. Anyways, other games I 100%'d. Mega Man Battle Network 2, which was a lot less fun to do so. Ooh, Octozuka.
Ah! Nasty.
And it was mainly frustrating because of those stupid pine cones! Yeah, I don't know if you heard, or if I've ranted about before, but there are two viruses that have driven me up the wall trying to get their chip. And that being those stupid bagworm viruses that hold the drop down and leaf shield chips. The reason they're so difficult is they are hard to find. And once you find them, you have to S-rank them, which essentially means kill them all in like a few seconds and don't move. It was so frustrating. I think I didn't even get the second one. I had to get it from the chip trader, but I am not looking forward to doing that again on Legends, or on Battle Network 2. They're not even good chips. I mean, Leaf Shield's okay. Ooh, nice. Oh, you can't wait to get Pokemon's Legends EA? Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get it. You know, I might put it on my Christmas list, you know. You know, it gets a little tricky considering all the shady stuff Nintendo keeps doing lately, like the console bricking. Oh! Oh, something I gotta warn y'all about, chat. If you have a Switch 2, be careful about using used games. So, you already pre-ordered? Oh, good for you. I hope you get a starter you like. So, I've heard a few stories of someone who essentially put a used game in their Switch and it bricked them. So the reason this happened is the person who bought the used games did not realize that the person who sold it to them had likely dumped it onto their computer or did some piracy stuff. And the way the Switch 2 works is apparently every Switch cartridge has a unique ID, and if two of the same ID are playing at the same time, then they get bricked, so yeah. Now, the person who did get bricked was able to fix it. The way they did this is they contacted Nintendo, let them know what happened, and then, you know, showed them a proof of purchase, you know, showed them the Facebook Marketplace listing or eBay listing, whatever. And they got it all fixed. So again, it should be fine. It probably won't happen. Just be aware, chat. So, again, it probably will not happen to you at all. Just, if you buy a game used, make sure you have some proof of purchase, so that way, you know, if it gets messed up, Nintendo can fix it. But yeah, I wish Nintendo would just ditch the bricking thing. It's so unfair and, you know, kind of illegal. I think they're actually getting sued by Brazil because of it. That's currently the main thing stopping me from getting a Switch 2. That and, money. Because, you know, gotta pay for health insurance. But, again, I'm hoping, especially with the whole Stop Killing Games initiative going on, that will fix things. Say, do you know about that, chat? Do you know about the Stop Killing Games movement? Or initiative? For those who don't know, it's essentially a petition to make a new law in the EU, European Union, that would make it so companies can't take your games away. You know, like how like some games have you've essentially lose the ability to play them after they pull them from the stores, like, I think the main example was, The Crew. It was essentially a racing game. I think Ubisoft essentially, they took it out of people's Steam library, and kind of was the catalyst. Oh, what's that? I heard that someone's Switch 2 was bricked because of his Switch 2's name was not safe for work. Oh, yikes. Well, that's just harsh. I mean, at least give them a warning to change it. Though I did hear something similar happen. I think someone changed the name of their user and it got their Switch banned. So yeah, don't change your username. Oh, you know? Oh yeah, sorry for not reading that sooner. But yeah, again, there's been a lot of drama about the whole thing, and I'm getting Cloudy out of there before that kangaroo sheep gets us. Oh, chat froze? Oh, you know about it? Good. Is it frozen? It looks fine on my end. Let me see. Are we good, chat? Is it stuck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would force them to provide a way to still play the game after they shut down the servers. Yeah, exactly. Now, there's sadly been a lot of people, mostly companies, that are trying to push back against it. Chat slow. Sorry, I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, Now, I would say go sign the petition, but you have to be in the EU. You have to live in Europe. And don't try to be sneaky with a VPN. It won't count. The best thing you can do is, if you know anyone in the EU, tell them to sign it. But yeah, there was a certain YouTuber who really messed up the movement. Essentially, they lied about what it was. misrepresented the, they misunderstood what the movement was and then lied to everyone about what they thought it was. And then, you know, yeah, if you know, you know. Darn it, they're Quake Rave proof. But the good news is, the movement is succeeding. It's gotten over the million. It's gotten the 1 million signatures. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let's get Suicune out. So I think by European law, they now have to have the Congress or whatever do something about it. Dang, we're been a while since we played here. Problem is, there are certain companies trying to lobby to stop it because, you know, they don't want to lose control or the ability to steal people's games. I'm hoping they lose, because I know at least 2 famous politicians in the EU are with the movement, so hopefully they'll make it work. Yep, because the industry hates it. They want you to consume content and get excited for the next thing. And then, yeah, and then take away the old thing so they don't have to compete with it. Yeah, it really is like that one thing Arlo theorized about Nintendo being so stingy with their older games, is they don't want people knowing how good their old games are. I think that applies triple for all the other companies. You already pre-ordered Pokemon Legends? Oh yeah, I saw that. Okay, are you? Okay, try refreshing your page, Sakurkudo, because it seems like your chats are being displayed twice. Yeah, it's okay if you pre-ordered it, you know. I think more than likely you are going to be absolutely fine and not have any brick issues. But yeah, the reason they don't want... But yeah, they try to make up... I think some other crooked association, European gamers, they're trying to convince the Congress to not pass the law. They're putting in a lot of nonsense saying, oh, it would force online developers to make all their games single player, or private servers are dangerous to children because we won't be able to control what they see. Even though some of the people that signed it, Sony and Roblox, are known for having their data leak and mess up all the time. Yeah, they want to take away the old stuff because they want you to buy the new stuff. Indeed. We'll discuss this more after these messages. We'll be right back. Zato. In the meantime, feel free to chat. Right on. Right. Ow, future sight. Ouch. Are we good? Alright. And we're back. Also, breaking news, chat. I just got something very big. I just found out something really big got confirmed. We know who's going to be playing Zelda and Link in the upcoming live-action Legend of Zelda movie. So yeah, okay, so Zelda is going to be played by this girl called Bo Bragason, and Link will be played by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but hey, good for them. Oh yeah, what was that? They also said that it would make their games prohibitively expensive to develop. Also, that forcing this would compromise both IP security because they have to give a property code to allow private servers. Yeah, yada yada yada. It's just a bunch of nonsensical word salad. Gobbledygook. So, have I seen Jurassic World Rebirth? No. I'm probably not gonna see it. I'm not really a fan of movies where lots of people die. Though I will say, I don't know if this channel is still active, but there was this really funny YouTube channel. You know Let's actually get Flare Blaze out, because I'm a little nervous. There's this funny YouTube channel that would essentially make dubs for the Jurassic Park movies. I think they essentially made videos that were, what if the dinosaurs talked? And they essentially just gave all the dinosaurs voices, and it was really funny. Yeah, I think the one they did for the first Jurassic World was really funny, because they made the Indominus Rex essentially a moody teenager that was high on steroids with an air horn. And it was really funny. They definitely inspired me a lot. What was some other notable ones? I'm trying to think of Rexy's voice. Oh, hello there! Oh, don't mind me. I was just a walking meanful through the world, and guess what? I made cookies. And yeah, I will say it made the final fight between the Rex and the Indominus pretty funny. Like, oh, hello there. You know, and you're drunk. No, I'm not drunk. No. Give me your keys! Yeah, Rexy just starts attacking the Indominus, like, give me your keys! You're not fit to drive home! He's like, I don't have keys. I don't even have a car. But yeah, I think some other notable ones they did, as how they did, like, the two brontosauruses. One was just it was like, oh, I love the trees! I love the trees! And the other one would be like, hey, look, a ball! Shut up, Jim! The other thing is that if SKG became a law, oh yeah, stop killing games, it cannot apply retroactively, so any game released prior to the game going into effect would be exempt. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully, I still hope something happens, because we deserve more rights, you know, gamers deserve more respect, and I just don't know why so many companies are just so greedy and just have such hatred for the customer. Like how is it not in their mind that if you make the customer happy, they give you more money? So it seems like they just want to make everything a casino, except without the payouts. But yeah. It's been a while since I've watched them. I'm trying to think. I even saw 28 Years Later. Yeah, I think I heard of that. That's like a horror movie, right? That's like some kind of a horror movie, I think. Okay, let's switch things up. Yeah, I don't think I know anything about it. Though I might be confusing it with I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I think is some other kind of horror movie. Yeah, horror's not really my thing, because, you know, I don't really care for seeing people killed. Yeah, because shareholders demand as much profit as possible. And Las Vegas is adding Uno. Yeah, I saw that. Very funny. Was that Parashong? Oh no! Oh no! Mayday! 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 Oh, I hate that move. Yeah, everyone, evacuate! Evacuate! The not really fat bird be singing.
Wait, what do you have? Wait, why do you? Whew. Well, thank goodness that wasn't at me. And no offense, Sugar.
Yo, none taken, bro. Glad to get hit by all the shadow balls for you, sister.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, we need to act fast. Yeah, I tell you, shareholders are so annoying. Like, they cause so much problems by demanding more, even when getting more is just not healthily possible. And I'm gonna confuse Ray before we switch, just in case they try that stunt again. And at the same time, shareholders have got to be the most brain-dead people in existence. Like a lot of the bad stuff that's happened at Disney has been because of the shareholders just never, ever calling anyone out for the nonsense they keep pulling. Like, I just do not understand how they are so incapable of understanding anything about money. Once you go public, you are at the mercy of the shareholders because you can legit be sued for failure to maximize profit. Oh, that's awful! I didn't know that. But yeah, that's awful. But yeah, for whatever reason, shareholders just seem to... Oh. Well, so much for doing Thunder. Oh well. But yeah, shareholders just seem to be completely and utterly brain dead and just... Yeah, too greedy. And they don't even know how to make money properly. Like, for whatever reason, you know, like, Disney keeps on making a horrible decision after horrible decision, which is losing them money left and right, and some reason the shareholders will not notice it. They will not get rid of that evil demon that is Bob Iger, who only knows how to buy things. Oh, and if you think that's bad, chat, they just put a zombie Walt Disney animatronic in the park, and it doesn't look or sound anything like him. Oh, come on. You know, why can't we sue shareholders for destroying companies? Why can't that be a law? Because, you know, I feel like there's a certain point where you can't get more. Especially nowadays, like, I feel like too many shareholders just want COVID levels. They want the same success that video games and stuff had during COVID, but that's just not possible anymore. Okay, we could probably just wait it out at this point and be all good, bada bing, bada boom. Like, I do not understand how nobody invested in Disney is aware of how bad they're making everything. Not again, you stupid bird! Yeah, yep, that's the single biggest problem with capitalism. Profits over people. Yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizon was popular because of 2020. Yeah, that and it was a fun game, but yeah, 2020 was definitely one of the reasons it was so good. Kinda wish I played it. Now, I haven't really properly played Animal Crossing since the original. You know, I just, I got a little too much going on in my life right now. Now, since it played Paris Song again, does that reset their Paris counter? Oh, well, we'll find out in just a moment. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever taking... Okay, well, there you go. I don't think I'd ever want to take my company public, because... Again, shareholders are just so brain... Oh, Mirror Coat! Huh. That's interesting. So yeah, Mirror Coat, if it's hit by a special attack, it will send it back at double the power. Do y'all think it would be better than Rain Dance? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure, chat, just because, you know, I feel like, you know, Rain Dance can be good for getting rid of weather and, you know, allowing Tyranitar's Thunder move to do 100% accuracy. What do y'all think, chat? Should we replace something with Mirror Code, or do you think we're fine with what we got? Yeah, and I feel like, I'm trying to think if we need Gust. I mean, maybe. Yeah, tricky thing is Mirror Code needs to be done just correctly. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to keep Rain Dance. Yeah, Rain Dance is too good. But do we want... I'm wondering if it'd be worth it to get rid of Gust. Because... Aurora Beam essentially does the same thing, but stronger.
Oh.
Do y'all think we should get rid of Gust? Because I'm struggling to think of anything we would really need it for, because... You know, bugs and grass... Well, for the grass we got the ice, and for bugs we got Flare Blaze as well as Cloudy. I don't know, do y'all think Mirror Coat might be worth putting over Gust? Yeah, what do y'all think, chat? Should we get rid of Gust in favor of Mirror Coat? What do y'all think is better, Mirror Coat or Gust? We're definitely keeping Rain Dance. Oh yeah, do I have the game? No, I don't have New Horizons. My mom got it for all of us, but, due to how it works, where you only get one island, I think one of my sisters ended up getting it instead. But, you know, good for them. I have the original game. The disc might be cracked, though. But, you know, I had a lot of fun. Everyone in my family really enjoyed Animal Crossing. It's a good time. But what do y'all think? Should I get rid of Gust? Cause, again, we already have plenty of psychic stuff. I'm just nervous because I don't think there's a move relearner in this game. So, what do y'all think, chat? Should we keep Mirror Coat or Gust? Because the only main reason I'm thinking for Gust is potential. Yeah, you know, let's do that because it's a pretty weak move, and I just think Mirror Coat might give us more utility. So yeah, let's try this out.
Alright, bro, so reflective.
I never heard people complain about ACNH being... Oh, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, being content-starved and abandoned really early. Yeah. Yeah, I think it went kind of downhill after COVID. Okay, oh, well, there goes Wheezing. This is why Pear's song is stupid. Let's get everyone out. Cause, you know, I'm nervous. But yeah. I remember getting to do a few events back in the original Animal Crossing. Let me see. I remember during Halloween, Jack the Jack-o'-lantern would be hanging around. And it's kind of stressful because everyone else would be dressed as Jack, and if you didn't give them candy, they would prank you. I think they would, like, ruin your clothes, or put a... Or do some kind of or mess up one of your items. Ugh, darn it. But yeah, I think if you did give them candy, you could get exclusive Halloween stuff. And if you actually did find Jack and gave him the candy, you could get really cool. You could get some really cool Halloween stuff. Another event I know about is I think there was a Christmas event where you could like find Jingles the reindeer giving out presents. Yeah, I'm not sure if there were any other notable events in the original Animal Crossing. I want to say there was something for Groundhog's Day. Oh, I tell you, Chad, did y'all ever see Mr. Resetti? You know, that angry mole that would yell at you if you ever turned off the game without saving. Yeah, he only got me once because... And it was just because I think while I was playing the game, someone messed up the wiring. Oh, don't forget the Easter egg event before the nerf from Too Many Eggs blew through. Oh yeah, I don't know if I know much about it, but yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I think there's Rabbit gives you stuff. Pretty fun. I know there was also something with turnips at one point. I heard there was like a big turnip market or something. Okay, so I think once we get through this area of Mount Battle, we're gonna try to do a round of the Deep Colosseum, and hopefully we can handle it. Might have to be the mole scared you as a kid, yeah. It traumatized one of my sisters because oh, it got her so many times. I don't know why she would always forget so often, but yeah, he would get mad at her all the time. And I think we were always worried that he was going to delete your the save data. Yeah, we were always scared he was going to delete the data if you angered him too many times. He fortunately didn't. Yeah, he didn't need to yell. And what's worst of all is if you messed up a certain amount of times, he would actually punish you. He would force you to say Mole's rule. Except he would misspell the word mole, or he would misspell Mole's rule, so you couldn't put it in properly unless you know how to say it. Ah, fossil imposters! Well, not again, comrades. Show them real Quake Grave. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and start. But yeah, Mr. Rossetti is definitely probably one of the most well-known, hated video game characters in existence. I think he might be retired now and doesn't go around yelling at people anymore. Yeah, nice Quake Grave you got there.
Ah! Well, good thing I'm not a flying. Ow! Knock it off!
He made you cry? Yeah, I heard that. I heard he did make lots of little kids cry. Funny enough, there was actually another mole that would show up from time to time. I forget what his name was, but he was a imposter Quake. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. You're going down, imposter rival. His brother. I have no idea what you are talking about. Ah! Nice Quake Grave, though. Yeah, that'll show him. At least he had good taste. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, you was talking about Animal Crossing. Yes, indeed. Oh, you meant with the mole. Okay, my bad. Right. Yeah, he had a brother who was like... Yeah, he was way more chill. He would just, like, come up and it was like, you know, resetting's kind of bad, so, you know, don't do it. Okay, bye. What people didn't understand, and is the content in Animal Crossing New Leaf was meant to last for longer, but due to the lockdown, players blew through the content far faster than intended. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought they just didn't realize how the whole yearly stuff worked. But yeah, I'm hoping this Confuse Ray Quake Rave will be our main strategy for getting through the Deep Colosseum. I wonder what they're gonna do next for Animal Crossing, you know. I mean, you know, it got pretty big when, you know, in New Leaf, where you just got to be the mayor and control everything. And then they made it so you get a whole island. I mean, what's next? Do you get a whole country? A whole planet? Are we going to get Animal Crossing Universe where you colonize the moon? Oh, there's a new one coming next year? Well, that's neat. Yeah, they're not getting the Switch 2. I think I'm gonna be fine for now, but oof. I know as time goes by, it's really gonna get hard to not have one. Specifically when Kirby Air Riders comes out. Still, they still blame Splatoon for it because it's the same devs team. Really? That seems unfair. Oh, that reminds me. I think I heard something about Splatoon. Did Big Man's? I think Big Man's win streak finally ended. Is that true, Epic Pikachu? I think I saw someone post on DeviantArt that Big Man's win streak finally ended. All right, yeah, let's beat this guy, and then we're going to do the deep. All right. Leader Norris? Wait, Norris? Oh, I hope this is not Chuck Norris, otherwise we are in trouble. Yeah, because, you know, Chuck Norris is still pretty strong and kicking. Like, he's still, like, boxing and can still beat up people. He is dangerous in a good way. And, you know, funny thing I heard someone say about him is that, Chuck Norris is not 82 years old. 82 is Chuck Norris years old. Okay, this is a little concerning. Let's, why don't we get Suicune out? Yep, that's why the Animal Crossing community hates Splatoon and its community, because our game takes the devs away from their game. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh boy, I must say, I do get anxious for the day for when I've made my own games and stories and stuff, and I end up getting a toxic community. Ah! Okay, I should have seen that come in. Yeah, okay, remind me to buy a bunch of perfume for Tyranitar so we can get a new move unlocked. Okay, how do we want to do this? Probably should have tried the thunder. Yeah, fans can get super toxic. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But none of my fans here, y'all are amazing. And you gotta remember, chat, and I'm sure y'all are smart enough to know this already, it's never the whole community, it's just a few bad apples. It's just a few infections that are too prideful, lust-obsessed, and just ruin it for everyone. Honestly, world would be a lot better if more people would learn the concept of agree to disagree. Okay, let's try to make this quick before things get hairy. Burn! Like the shippers? Yeah, shippers are the worst. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, wanting a certain couple to happen. Wow! Ah! Dadgum. The problem is that certain shippers, they don't want, they like to force their ship to be reality, you know. You know, they go around and harass people for their ship not being canon. I think there's often been times where certain creators get, like, death threats from shippers for not making their ship canon. Yeah, I never really cared for that kind of stuff, you know. I feel like romance is fragile and kills friendships. Now, not to say anything wrong about people who do actually get a good romantic relationship. It's just I don't like how, yeah, Yandere is. Oh yeah, those are the worst. And I don't know what's worse, Yandere's or people who are attracted to Yandere's, as in the idea of someone killing other people for them. Like, I will say, I do not understand why some people actually want, yeah, both. Yeah, awful. I don't understand why there are some people Actually, is that a... Oh, wait, is that... That's a girl. Okay, it's not Chuck Norris. It's, It's, Charlie Norris. But yeah, in any case, it's, quite annoying. It's, what was I talking about? Ah, I forget. What's that epic Pikachu? Yeah, those of us in Splatoon community have no issue with Animal Crossing or its community. We're sorry that they abandoned your game. That sucks. It's not our fault though, but they needed a target for the rage, and we were the obvious target because of the same thing. Yeah, that's really bad, Epic Pikachu. I'm glad your community is at least mature enough to not fight back, because I mean, there's a reason why turn the other cheek is a good phrase, you know. Sometimes it's better to just let those people not escalate the conflict. I mean, it's why certain people mess with me a lot, but yeah, it's fun in fictional stories, but not fun in real life. Oh yeah, good lord, do not ship people in real life. That is, oof. That is wrong on so many levels. Oh goodness, who did we confuse? I forgot. Or is that a boy? I can't tell. Yeah, humanity's obsession with romance is a very big problem, especially because it drowns out all the other kind of love.
You gnarly solar beam, bro.
Don't worry, I'll stop them from doing more.
And yeah, Big Man's streak is over at the hands of Fry, surprisingly. Ha! Ain't that something? Oh, not again!
No! Sorry, bro. Got to go on without me.
And that's why don't you notice, looks. Okay, time to Quake Rave. Yeah, do not ship people in real life. That is straight up harassment in a very perverted sense. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the weird thing that happened when, I believe Tumblr all became obsessed with the Onceler from the Lorax. Specifically the Illumination version. Yeah, I think he's essentially where the phrase, or he's essentially where the archetype, Tumblr sexy man came from. You meant Yandere? Oh yeah, those are all quite awful. Oh yeah, they're even worse in real life. Oh dear lord. But yeah, the weird thing that happened with the Onceler, Tumblr just got obsessed with him. And then they started making alternate universes versions. But then, of course, the shippers needed to ship him with someone, but, well, they didn't like anyone else in the Lorax movie, so they just started shipping all the Oncelers with each other. Which was very weird. It was Big Man's first ever loss in a seasonal Splatfest. Yeah, well, had to happen sometime. But yeah, like what I was saying, I feel like romance, people's obsession with it has caused it to bleed out over all the other love, like, you know, family love, or sibling love. Or, you know, the wonderful love of friendship. I feel like the there's reader insert. Ooh, yeah, that's where it gets even creepier. Yeah, self-inserts is a tricky thing to do. Especially because it's something I've been trying to do in my stories. And I think I've done pretty good with myself. Here's a tip for doing a self-insert. Don't make them the main character. In fact, don't even make... Don't make them a major... In fact, just make them a side character. Or the villain. You know, again, I don't think I've had any trouble, because usually when I write my stories, I'm usually in an antagonistic role. Or more importantly, not the main character. And no, I'm a great writer. I don't do any of that Mary Sue nonsense. No hero. Well, okay, you can technically make a self-insert the hero, but But if you're gonna do that, you gotta be willing to break their bones. By that I mean, don't give yourself special treatment just because you're of a self-insert, you know. If you know, just don't essentially, even if you're a self-insert, make sure you write the same way you would any other character. And, you know, don't make them the bestest ever. Don't give them... you know, any of the rules, any of the stuff I'm saying can also apply to any writing. Also, oh, wow, 1,000! Nice. We'll stop here. We're not gonna stop the stream. We're gonna go see if we can take on that fake Quake Raver. But Lucimon is ruining all that in your Digimon store. Yeah, that's... Yes, indeed. Don't worry, we will obliterate him at some point. I'm still getting closer to getting the next chapter done. Oh, wait, I just thought of something we might want to do. Let's pick up Ice Beam and give it to Sweet... Oh, leftovers. Is there anything else we'd want? Yeah, I think let's get Ice Beam so we can make Suicune a little power. Or, I don't know, do y'all think we should upgrade... Do y'all think we should upgrade Aurora Beam into Ice Beam? What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't think anyone can learn Thunderbolt. And Flamethrower I don't really need. But yeah, y'all think we should get Ice Beam? I actually ran the numbers for Splatfest wins, and the average days between wins. Oh, neat. But yeah, y'all think we should get Ice Beam for Suicune? Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and do it. That is Ice Beam, right? Okay, yeah, let's give Ice Beam, and I think that should hopefully give us that little edge. But yeah, the next chapter is, yay, Ice Beam. It is pretty close to being done. I just, oh, that's interesting. Cloudy can learn it. But we're not gonna do that. Alright. So yeah, Ice Beam does 65. Ooh, 95. Yes, please.
Yo, bro, I'm even more chill now.
Alright, let's save and let's head over to the Deep Colosseum. Oh, wait, actually, first let's go do a little bit of perfuming for Tyranitar. But yeah, it's nearly, yeah, the next chapter for Digimon Frontier Purification Redemption, it's going to be a big turning point, not just for the story. Let's just say, the thing I got planned might even sneak into the stream. It's mostly just me having artist block with a certain thing regarding me. And I will say, once I do get that chapter out, I am planning to do... Yeah, fourth wall break, indeed. Oh wow, we got a lot of money. I am planning on actually doing a special Digimon stream once that certain chapter gets out. Specifically, oh, is there any heal? Actually, let's get some healing items while we're here, because wow, we got a lot of money. That amulet coin really working. Yeah, I'm hoping to, you know, show off, mainly just do a bit of Cyber Sleuth, just to show off my Digimon, because, let's just say, it would be good for the readers to know who I have access to. Alright, but yeah, let's massage Tyranitar a bit, and, let's go to the Deep Colosseum. And yeah, don't worry, next time I'm going to try to make sure we actually have some Pokemon for purifying. But yeah, even if I do ever plan on retiring from that kind of writing, I'm absolutely going to get that story done. I got it all figured out in my head. Actually got a good bit of a chapter with Grumblemon later on. Does that mean the former evil warriors are going to be on the stream? I don't know, not quite. Though I might want to do that some. If I ever do, like, full-time stream another Digimon game, I would definitely at least have Grumblemon, maybe even Arbormon sneak on lots of times, because you know I love those four. I really need to go draw Ranamon sometime. You know, I drew her once, and you know, it was when I was still pretty early on in my art career. Oh.
Oh, well, thank you, darling.
But yeah, I'm actually trying to think of what I even need, what's even left in that chapter, because I think I just have to do the big battle where some Digimon being fought by a certain someone gets defeated in a certain way that may or may not reference a Kamen Rider. But yeah, I will say that is kind of what I'm trying to go for, is that Lucemon is messing up the story because they'll travel the multiverse with you. I don't know. I don't think so. I might call upon them if we ever need help, because... Well, y'all just wait and see. I'll see if I can work on it sometime soon. Maybe after my cleaning day. Ah! Okay. But yeah, don't worry. I am planning to try to end it the best way I can. And just, you know, a lot of times my perfectionism gets in the way. Like, last chapter, I was really worried about how it was going to be perceived. Mainly because of how, you know, one of the Royal Knights got turned good by my youngest Digimon creation, Corlamon. I mean, they still had to fight, and, you know, because, you know, I will say, I love my Digimon OCs, but an important thing in these type of stories is, you know, make sure they don't overshadow too much. Oh, total wins. Shiver, 9. Fry, 4, 5. Big Man, 11, 12. Average wins between Shiver, oh goodness, 113.11. Fry, 204.4. Big Man, 84.58. Yeah, being too perfect is toxic. Yeah. Yeah, in both writing and how you create, because yeah, one of the notable ways to have a bad character is making them perfect and having everyone in the universe love them because they're so perfect, or except for one character who's just constantly jealous of them. Yeah. So yeah, Fry is very much behind in the average. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, because I could never figure out statistics. That was... When I was in college, I was pretty good with math, but statistics was like the one class I just could not wrap my head around. I think it was mostly because they kept expecting me to do stuff with a calculator that didn't work for it, and yeah, college was definitely a waste of time. Japan is toxic in education. Yeah, I've heard that about Asian parents, specifically how they just don't accept, you know. And I put the wrong disc in. Dang it. But yeah. But yeah, the thing with perfectionism, yeah, again, most of the time, if you've done a good job, a lot of people are not going to notice or care about certain flaws, and, you know, another thing is you're not going to please everyone. It's better you just focus on pleasing the people who anything less than 100, yeah. It's like that meme I saw of, like, American parents complaining to schools about failing their kids. Asian parents complain to schools about their kids passing at too low of a score. With all the emotional damage. Yeah, I don't really watch that YouTuber that does the emotional damage, but I did like the bootleg videos he did. Where it was like, you know, bootlegs of certain stuff, like, trying to think of one, like, I'm trying to think of what one of them was. Well, but it was essentially like the opposite of certain stuff, like, oh man, I wish I could remember some of them. They were really funny. Oh yeah, it was like, you have Microsoft? We have Big Hard. Yeah, it's Big Hard! Yeah, instead of Microsoft, they have Big Hard. And I think one was like, one of the bootleg games was like, you have League of Legends? We have Council of Failure. Alright, well, enough messing around, chat. It's time for a rematch with Dakim. Time to show him that we are the true proprietors of the Quake Rave. And yeah. Oh goodness, what were we talking about? I don't know. Oh, dang, that giant fan's intimidating. Nice hat.
Oh la la, you must be skilled, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Yes?
Okay, street performer Regol. Yeah. I need to go rewatch those bootleg videos. I just can't remember what some of them were. Maybe like instead of 7-11, it was 8-12. I might be making that one up. Day since the last Splatfest win, as in today, Shiver, 5-14, in parentheses 4-7-8, Fry 3, oh my, Big Man 94. Oh, dang, Big Man's been dominating. Of course they have a jump left. Ugh. Actually, let's get Quake Jr. out of there just cause that Sneasel's got me a little nervous. But look, oh yay, we got Rock Slide! I thought we were going to get Blizzard next, but honestly, Rock Slide's even better. That's like the best move we could have for this game. Let's burn! Dandelion. Oh yeah, the Dandelion jump fluff. Yeah, one of the many Gen 2 Pokemon that just exist. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I didn't know it, but I knew it! How you like that? You not faking me out this time, sucker! Rock! And now, plus rock! Yeah, surprisingly, Shiver now has longer losing streak than Fry did. Yeah, weird how that works. Oh, if only weather goggles existed back in this game. Speaking of it, sometime I kind of want to stream one of my favorite games, Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. The thing is, it's a kind of a short game, chat. So I don't know if I'd be able to stream it too much. Maybe I might save it for a special Thursday stream. Because I love that game. But Shiver has won almost twice as many fests, so... Yeah. Yeah. You see why I never understood statistics? Arr. We get healed between matches, right? I think so. Oh, wow. Goodness, this has improved Tyranitar so much with Rock! I need to look up stuff for Splatoon 3 sometime. I don't think I'll ever get it. I've kind of had my fill of Splatoon with 2. That still looks like a fun game series. Oh yeah, let's just finish him off. Ah! Rock! Oh come now. Get it go. Yeah, it just made me think of one of Failboat's videos where he was playing Kirby 64. He was like trying to mix the ability. It was like rock plus rock plus rock. Oh, yeah, the last rock didn't work. Oh, dang it. Dang electrodes. Why are they so flippin' fast? Not as fast as the fires of justice! Burn! Up the eyes. Oh, Electrode is such a mood. But yeah, I think we got this, chat. We are gonna wreck this Colosseum. Bring it even deeper than it already is.
Oh la la, it's not any wonder you've come down here.
Okay, let's start the next battle before the ads start. And yeah, don't go anywhere, chat. We still got 2 more jobbers to beat. And then we can take on Dakim again. Right after we defeat this old man. Yeah, after these messages, we'll be fighting Gorbel. I wouldn't go anywhere if that's what needs to make a combination. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Gorbel. We'll fight you again after these messages. We'll be right back. Ooh, yay. Also, oh, yay. Oh, yay. Grunt music. Okay, one sec. Let me... And there. And we are back. Alright, what are you saying, Epic Pikachu? This is simple math. There's a guy on Twitter that collects data from thousands of solo queue matches in Splatoon and can tell you the average win rate of every weapon compared against every other weapon. It's nuts. Yeah, it does sound nuts. I think I'm actually gonna switch out, because... let's switch out Quake Jr., because I think Tyranitar's Rock Slide might do pretty well right now. That's very smart. Yeah. Yeah, respect to anyone who can actually do that kind of statistics. Wait, Ice Ball? I thought only the Walrein line could learn that. Huh. Reminds me, I was watching a bit more Pokemon today. It was the Hoenn finals. Yeah, I think Ash was fighting this girl, Katie. She was pretty tricky, you know. Oh, speak of the walrus. Like, she had a Venomoth using Disable and then peacing out. And she actually got, she hit Ash's Glalie with the Destiny Bond. So yeah, great. And there's a spam bot, isn't there? Get out of here! Okay, one sec. Get out of here. Where was we? Oh yeah, maybe confuse the Blubby. Ooh, I'm a little nervous now, chat, because, ooh, Walreins are pretty nasty. Anyways, what I was saying is, Katie's last Pokemon was a Walrein, and yeah, that thing nearly beat Ash pretty well. I actually did use a Walrein when I first played XD Gala Darkness. Ah! Incoming Walrus! Ah! No match for the flames of justice. Marstom! Uh-oh. And there's one of the reasons the Swampert line is so powerful. Oh wow, you've been working out. Yeah, if y'all play this game, chat, definitely invest in an electric type, because goodness is that Walrein being a nuisance. Okay, I guess let's just confuse the Marsh Stomp and try to burn the Walrus. Feel free to make some Beetle jokes. Oh no. You know, I really, you know, it reminds me a while ago, spiels were popping up all over Instagram, and, you know, it's such a fun Pokemon, and he's a data scientist, so he knows how to examine a ton of data. Well, good for him. But y'all remember when, like, spiels were just all over the place on Instagram or social media? They're just such little ice bundle balls of joy. And I love how they act in Legends Arceus. Yeah, they're so round. They don't really do much of anything. They are very friendly. In Legends Arceus, they'll just come up to you and hang out and, you know, not attack you or get mad if you try to catch them. They're just wonderful. Alright, hopefully we can get Tyranitar out and use Thunder. Yeah, I might need a data scientist if I ever get my company going. Oh yeah, one thing that does make me feel a little better that I don't use Discord that much is I think they recently went public, so somebody might need to make a new chat website soon, if you know what I mean, or if you know where it's going. Ah! Wow, she took it. There's actually a competitive Splatoon team with Spiel as their mascot. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I think the Spiel line is so much better than Seal and Dugong. Like, I feel like Seal has to be one of the laziest Pokemon ever created. It's just a Seal. I mean, at least, you know, Dugong's a little majestic, but yeah, Hoenn did it better. Garchomp in Pokemon Legends Arceus is horrifying. Oh yeah, I haven't seen many Garchomps, but I'll take your word for it.
Little healthful little Miss Ruby.
I know, because I was on that team for some time. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I bet you had a great time. Yay, we landed! Nice! Okay, Walrus has been dismantled. We are good to go, chat. Yeah, it seems all that mountain battle training paid off. Ooh, nice.
Marsh!
You still have PTSD from them? Yeah. I mean, I've had my fair share of Pokemon messing me up in that game. A while ago, got bullied by 3 Alpha Chatots. Yeah, it did not end well, chat. Oh, but I actually also recently was playing. I finally got the 3 forces of nature, which means now their extinct sister is roaming around the region. So yeah, I need to go catch her sometime because how exasperating. Can you tell us about it? Well, there's not much to say. I was doing a mass horde of Chatots, and then after I beat them, a bunch of Alpha ones spawned, and they beat up my entire team. The team's Discord sorta has lots and lots of Spiel memes and Seal videos. Wonderful. Bandana guy, Lobert. But yeah, I need to go catch an Amorous sometime soon, because that's the only Pokemon I'm missing. Once I've caught an Amorous, well, I've pretty much caught them. I finally caught them all. Granted, I technically haven't gotten certain version exclusives, but you know, Sakurakuda let me borrow some of them, and I did not realize the Zacian was questionable when I got it. Yeah, I wonder if I should ever get Sword at some point. Okay, let's get Quake Raven. We're all about the silliness, or don't you mean seal-liness? I meant the Pokemon that bullied you in the game. Oh yeah. I guess besides the Chatot, let's see. We can look through some photos on a later special stream, but yeah, thank you. I think I remember one time getting attacked by a bunch of alpha Drapions. Yeah, I can't think of too many moments of Pokemon messing with me. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. I believe when I was trying to capture, I want to say Thundurus, I was getting absolutely mutilated by a ton of big Glalie in the area. Not fun. Yeah, I'm mostly even using Legends Arceus for Shiny Hound. It's been really fun. I actually caught a shiny Celio last time I played. He was really cute. And I did it right after capturing, I want to say Tornadus, I think? No, wait, it was Thundurus. Tornadus is in the north. Yeah, Thundurus is on the coast. But yeah, just gotta go capture an Amoris, and... Or I would say I can finally get the special version of Magearna, but, Quake Junior Wave! Yeah, yes. Good job, Conrad, you obliterating them. Oh, nice! Yay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, they, Pokemon Home kind of goofed, and when I got to the point where I had all but one Pokemon, they gave it to me, chat. Yeah, they gave me the special, original Pokeball-colored Magearna. Yeah, even though I was one short, yeah, they gave it to me anyway, so, that was nice. That was neat. Yeah, so if you have every single Pokemon registered on Pokemon Home, they will give you Magearna, but a very special version of Magearna. One that isn't, instead of being gray colored, is gold and Pokeball colored. I'll try to show it off on a special stream someday, but yeah. And I believe that's the only way to get it. And also one of the only ways to get Magearna at the moment, because I think the way you got it back in the day... I'm sorry, my Pokemon! Yeah, Quake Jr. cleaned their clocks. I think the only way you could get it is back in Sun and Moon with a QR code, of all things. Never really cared much for Magearna. I kind of thought it was just a robot duplicate of Diancie. Which you think I would like more, and oh shoot, there he is! Ah, you again! I'll crush you! Ah, the Street Fighter man's back! Cypher admin ducking.
Just you what?
For I have perfected the Quake Grave! Okay, the tricky thing here, Chad, we really can't counter Quake Grave him because power of Quake Jr. compels you. Pretty much nearly all his Pokemon have Levitate. So yeah, he's going to Quake Grave like crazy. With that said, let's still see what we can do. You got these, comrades. Well, let's try to deploy some of the tactics we've used to beat him before and start confusing.
Let's do this, honey.
Crunch time! Nom, nom, nom. Come on.
Cradle.
Now, if he goes for an Earthquake, we might be fine. Yes! Yeah, he fell for it. Wait, what? Are you serious? You just improper Quake Grave, you moron! Ha ha! Goodness. Okay, I think we may have stumped him. But yeah, surprised he didn't. Well, then again, to be fair, Earthquake doesn't do much damage to Swamperts. But yeah, let's try to make sure they don't cause more problems. You just played yourself, Dakim. Indeed he did. Dum! Yeah, baby, let's go! The Mount Battle training paid off! Oh, but yeah, just in case... Oh no!
I have a disciple too.
Oh no, he's got his own Quake Jr.! Oh, I'm scared now, chat. I am scared now! Imposter! Ah! Sorry. Take him out for me. Eject them. Oh, you will pay for that.
You will freeze!
What's up, bro?
Okay, time to make that ice beam pay off. Get that imposter out of here. And also heal up Quake Jr.
You, how dare you, imposter Quake Jr.
Among Us! You will freeze!
Well, that reminds me of something really weird I saw a short of a while ago. So, have y'all ever heard of the cartoon, I believe it was, Shaolin's Showdown? You know, it was like a show about these, like, 4 monks that had to, like, try to collect all the Shenggong Wu, which were, like, these special items that did certain stuff.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you watched some of it? Yeah, great show. Definitely one of the ones I watched a ton back in the day. Well, I've been seeing a few shorts of it lately, of just showing, like, lots of random different Shenggong Wu. And, one of them kind of... Oh, you remember that show? Yeah, I love it. I especially love Jack Spicer. He is such a great villain. You know, I heard there were original plans of him to actually become good and be like the Dragon of Metal. We'll have to talk about this show more later, but anyways... I don't know if this is exactly the correct name, but they had a Shenggong Wu called... Yeah, Jack Spicer... Jack Spicer's Reverse Mirror. Yeah, that was a good... That was quite the Shenggong Wu, the Reversing Mirror. Yeah. So, the Shenggong Wu... It appeared... So, there was this one that appeared to be a statue of a golden baby that was called, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Sweet Baby Among Us. And, yeah, there's a Shenggong Wu called the Sweet Baby Among Us. And, if y'all thought that part was weird, what it does is even weirder. Now, you think something like that would, like, do something, like, with candy, or maybe turn people into babies. No, it grows into a giant statue that then starts shooting underwear at people to trap them. Yeah, it is the weirdest, one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. And it, yeah. Oh, we got? The crystal glasses, golden tight claws. The tail whip comb are the only ones I remember. Yeah, I remember a lot of them. Most of those. I can't really... Yeah, I like the golden tiger claws. They were essentially, the golden tiger claws were essentially a portal gun. Instead, it was a portal claw. Some other neat ones. Oh, I know one of the most infamous ones was the Sapphire Dragon. Which, you know, would just turn into a dragon and then turn everyone into sapphire stone zombies. Yeah, some other Shenggong Wu, like... Oh, and the mind-reading con. So yeah, forgot about that one. But yeah, I gotta say, what were they thinking with the baby? Oh, shoot. Oh, you done played yourself again! Yeah, that was... Yeah, the Sapphire Dragon was scary. It's one of the only ones they never really used. And there goes the Entei replacement. I think it was actually used a second time, but it was by the villains, who essentially merged it with the Nightmare one. You know, like the bird that, like, makes your nightmares come to life? Yeah, they merged it with it to create a big jellyfish monster. I need to rewatch that show. It was so good. If only for the villains, they were so good. Hey, wow, we've almost won, despite being quite underleveled. Dang. Never use it again. Agreed. Which one? The Sapphire Dragon or the Nightmare Burb? Yeah, that was a good episode where all of them had to face their fears. I believe for what was the girl? Kimiko? I think that was her name. Hers was like a creepy doll. Understandable. Ray, the wind one. Yeah, his fear was the jellyfish monster. Very reasonable. Clay, cowboy. His fear was his grandma. Or it was like a big angry grandma, and it was like, "Oh, come here, darling, give Granny a kiss." Yeah, and the main character, Omi, it was a squirrel. It was a giant squirrel. Sure. Yeah, he seems to have a bit of a problem with rodents. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, definitely not, it's definitely best not to use the Sapphire Dragon. I cannot think of a single good use for it, because the dude's a sentient villain. Really? Squirrels? Well, to be fair, it was a giant squirrel. Oh, sorry. I'm back for my vengeance! But it was even lamer when they decided to use it on Jack Spicer instead, and his fear was a giant toilet. Yep. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Yes! We did it! We won! Huzzah! But that was great. Yeah. We did it, chat! We did it! You know, I wonder if we can do one. I wonder if we should do one more. This can't be! The mighty Darkham loses again! Ah! That's what you get for misusing the Quake Grave, sucker! Did I do good, Mama Quake? You so did, Gomerida! Haha, nice! Money! And money! Oh, a TM! It'd be so funny if it was Earthquake. Oh, email. Oh, you know another Sengang Wu I quite liked? I believe it was the Heart of Jong. Oh, Deep King! Exclamation point! This is net. It's getting information. Deep King. But slowly. He does sound like an expert trainer. Though I wonder what kind of Pokemon he uses. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what TM we got. But yeah, the Heart of Jong, it's essentially it essentially gives life to whatever you put it in. I think I could think about 3 oh, did we have that? Oh, dang it. What did we get? Was it Focus Punch? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Pretty nice amount too. Ooh, pity no one can learn Sludge Bomb. But yeah, the Heart of Jong, whatever you put it in would make it come to life. Essentially like the core of a Frankenstein. I believe the 3 instances I can think of it being used of was on Mala Mala Jong, which was like a freaky Frankenstein fusion of multiple Sengang Wu. He only had 2 appearances, but they were pretty good. The first one, he was just decimating like a doomsday villain. Second time, he got clones because they got even more of the Wu. Except they also found another Sengang Wu called the Emperor Scorpion that controls all of the Wu. Quite something. The other instances was, I think one time Jack put the heart into one of his robots and made like a polite gentleman robot. Unfortunately, the poor gentleman robot didn't like how rude everyone was to him, so he gave up on life and threw his heart out, so yeah. And which led to the third instance of the heart being used, where an evil snowman got brought to life who tried to freeze the world. Yeah, that was fun. We'll have to talk about this more next week. I love talking about old shows with y'all. I tell you, the early 2000s was the best. You know, until Obama ruined it. Like, I mainly say that because he got elected during 2008 when the oil crisis happened, right? Or am I misremembering? But yeah, we did really good today, chat. And yeah, she's getting closer. I might try to get her. I might get her. Do y'all think I should get her ready to be purified off screen, chat? Because I don't know. Internet wasn't kidding that this thing's good for post game. But yeah, that rock slide turned everything around. We annihilated. Yeah, I almost want to do one more tonight, but it's getting late, and yeah. So I say let's start wrapping up. But thanks for talking about Shaolin Showdown with me, Chad. We need to talk about it more. I really wish there could have been like a movie or a sequel, and I don't mean the bad sequel. Did you remember TF Thumb Wrestling Federation? Yeah, I actually did see that a bit. That was like was that on Kids? I think that was on either Kids WV or Cartoon Network. It was like little in-between bumpers of like masked thumb wrestling. It was like lucha wrestlers, but they were thumbs. I remember that a little bit. But yeah, I tell you, Kids WV was my jam back in the day. I'd always watch it after school. Nicktoon? Really? Yeah, I guess it might have been on. I guess I saw it on cable at some point. I don't remember it. Oh, you love it? It's good. Yeah, I remember it being kind of fun. But yeah, I used to watch it every day. Watch Kids WV every day. I would watch Mega Man Battle Network. I would watch Mega Man NT Access, Pokemon, Shaolin Showdown, Static Shock. Oh, and Jackie Chan Adventures. That's a show I really got to go back and watch. That was always a fun show, especially the uncle whose catchphrase was "What and one more thing." Yeah, I need to go back and watch it. Especially maybe try to draw some of the demons from that show. They were like all elemental themed, but it was like the Chinese version of the elements, which mainly meant that Earth and Mountain are counted separately. I'll send you a link to an episode on Instagram. Okay, cool. I'll see if I can check it out later. And also, the moon was an element. But yeah, I used to watch it every day, and until they stopped playing it on weekdays, and you can only watch it on weekends. So I spent I think I spent the next while switching between it and Foxbox, which later became 4Kids TV. Oh, I miss Saturday shows. If I ever get popular, I'd love to do a Saturday show stream of just streaming Saturday shows. I don't know how to do it without copyright police coming after me. If y'all ever figured that out or know a way I could do it, let me know. Anyways, great job, everyone. Good job, Quake Jr. You showed that imposter response. Thanks. I don't think I did much, though. You still... Don't worry, you did great. Team effort. Besides, any of us would have struggled with Ice Beam. Don't worry. Okay, if you say so. Oh, thanks. I'll check that out later. And good job, Tony Ranatar. You're really starting to get it. Well, she almost sounds understandable. Okay, then. Good job, and good job, Ms. Ruby. You showed the Mobaz.
Thank you, darling. I do love doing a bit of confusing on the battlefield. See y'all next week, sugar.
Yeah, and good job, Cloudy. You're still quite helpful.
Thanks. I can do more if you want.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be needing you for when we get to the Shuckle.
Oh, sure thing. Glad to help.
All right. And nice job, Suicune.
Thanks, bro. Just look at my levels. Oh, you might want to give it to Flare Blaze next time if you don't mind, bro. Thanks for the Ice Beam and Mirror Coat. Like a taste of smoothie, bro.
Well said. And good job, Flare Blaze. Thank you, the fires of justice will catch up, I do declare. Indeed. But yeah, let's wrap things up. Yeah, no stream tomorrow, but feel free to check out my YouTube channel, chat. I just posted the little opening skit for Bug Fables. And yeah, tune in next time for Bug Fables. We're gonna do some quest in the Golden Hills and start making our way to the desert. And yeah, if y'all have any guesses on what the desert is in the world of Agaria, feel free to post your theories. And hopefully I'll get my art done by then, you know, it just, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week.
Goodbye, everyone. You better be back next week. It's going to be great.
Later, bros! Farewell, my friends. Thank you for joining us for another wonderful week of streaming. Until next time, have a great week. Rest of your week. Silky. Sayonara, comrades. Thanks for all your encouragement of our apprentice, Quake Jr. Makes him so happy. Sayonara. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Ciao.